Hi there, church family. I'm going to take a couple minutes and discuss our church's plan for the next couple of weeks and even months as we navigate through this virus pandemic. Before I get into our 3-point plan on how we're going to do this, let me just start by saying that the church has always responded in times of crisis with the hope and the faith that we have in Jesus Christ. Remember that. We have hope because we serve the God of hope, and we have faith because we serve the God who is faithful. So even though there are many things to be worried about and concerned and might cause us fear, let me just bring us back to the reality that God loves us and that He knows what we're going through. So with that said, let's talk about our 3-point plan. First of all, number one, is we're going to stay safe. It's our recommendation that you stay home and that you use social distancing during this time. As a church, we will be heeding the recommendations of the government of restrictions of gathering, and so we're going to use that. So please be safe. With that means that we are not going to have a public gathering for church in the near future. So Sunday morning, don't come to church in the building, but that doesn't mean that we're not going to have church, which is the second point, is let's stay connected. It is my heart and desire that we as a church stay connected and see even those connections grow during this time period. How we're going to do this is by using some technology, YouTube Live and Facebook Live. We're going to stream our service Sunday mornings at 10:30 to Facebook and to YouTube. For those of you who might have a smart TV that runs a YouTube app, you can subscribe to the Kiski Valley Community Church channel and watch the service online. Otherwise, Facebook is a great option. For those of you who would like to host a watch party and to invite your friends and family and co-workers to join us on Sunday morning, this would be a great tool to use. We're also going to use a technology called Right Now Media. This is something that is free to you. You can share this with your friends and family and co-workers. There'll be a link in the description below this video to go and sign up for a free membership as a part of the Kiski Valley Community Church service. Now, Right Now Media has thousands and thousands of hours of curriculums and teachings and videos for kids, for adults, special topics, from everything from battling addiction to marriage instructions, pure Bible studies, all of that's on there. So please take some time, look that over, and utilize that. Parents, if you've got small kids at home, please use this as a way to teach your kids during this time. We're also going to use a technology called Zoom. And what Zoom is an online conference call, video conference call tool that we're going to be able to use to have virtual groups. And so starting Wednesday night, this coming Wednesday at 7 p.m., I'm going to host a virtual group on Zoom. You'll receive an email, or I can even include the link in the comments below for that Zoom meeting. So if you're on a mobile device, you'll need to download the app. If you're on a computer, you should be able to join in online, and you'll need that specific code to join in on that Zoom meeting. And so we're going to have our first virtual group Wednesday night. Otherwise, also staying connected in social media and be encouraging each other. And please do remember that you represent Christ as you make comments on Facebook and other social media outlets. Be, again, those the people of hope and the people of faith during this time period. Also, I want to direct you to our website, kiskivalley.cc. There's all kind of resources on our website, including the page, the My page. If you would navigate to that, you'll find this operates like an app. On there is our connection cards. So even if you're staying at home this week watching us live, you'll be able to fill out that connection card, including place there to submit prayer requests. Please do that. I see all of those, and we'll be praying for those throughout the week. There again on that same My page is a way to connect. There's a calendar there. There's a place there for sermon notes. There's also a place there to give online. And so if you're a part of this church, please do remain faithful in your giving. If at all possible, I know some of you are off work and that changes things, but please, if you're able to continue to give and tithe, it is vital that you do that during this time period as the expenses of the church continue. We're called to be faithful in our giving. There's a way there to give online, and there's a way to text to give. Both of those have a very short setup. The first time, afterwards, it's very seamless to be able to give. You're also able to mail in your tithes and offerings as well to the address of the church. So let's stay connected during this time period. This is a different time. We're going through different things. We've never experienced this, so we're going to have to do some things different if we're going to stay connected. Technology might not be as good as being face-to-face, but at this time, it's what we've got, and we should use it. Please plan to be faithful in your church attendance online and connecting with people, friends and family, in digital ways over these next months. The third thing is, let's keep the church loving. Keep the church reaching out. If you see someone who has a need, please try and meet that need if you can. Someone might be low in money, can't buy groceries because they're off work. Can you do something to help them? If you see that and you want to help them but you can't, please get a hold of the church. We might be able to help you help them, and that would be a great way to be that salt and light that the church is called to be, to give people hope and courage during this time. So let's do that. As I've already mentioned, you might be able to take this time and reach out to your friends, family, co-workers, and host a watch party on Facebook for the Sunday morning service. I'll be bringing a special word of encouragement this Sunday. And so I want us to utilize this time, make the most of this time, and not just suffer through this, but really to thrive and to use this as a way to reach out. People will do things right now that they wouldn't normally do. They might come to church in their PJs and online now like never before. So let's do that. Let's invite our friends and family to be a part of that. And the last thing here I want to talk about is just to be a people of prayer. You know, we could sit around worrying, we could sit around scrolling Facebook to see what's going on or watching the news incessantly. But let's take this time to be people of prayer. I was just reading a clip from an article from 1918 when the Spanish flu was ravaging the country. And the churches in Springfield, Missouri, had to shut down. And so that's where this article was written from, is in Springfield. And they took that time to commit themselves to the study of the Word and to prayer. And that can be our focus. Some of us have a lot of time off right now. Some of us healthcare workers, we don't. You don't have a lot of time off. But here's the thing. We can take the time to pray and to seek God during this time. Get into the scriptures. God will speak to us in special ways. This could be a time of growth and encouragement, not only in small ways, but in big ways. And I just pray that we will take every opportunity during this time to be the church, to remain faithful, to remain hopeful, and to see what God can do during this time. God bless you, and we'll see you Sunday.